Well, we take another look at how global markets are doing this Wednesday morning. Largely, markets have been volatile, and that continues to be the theme. But the volatility is sequentially reducing, so we are seeing more, a less of a whipsaw movement in markets. And U.S. stocks rose on Tuesday ahead of that Fed meeting and announcement, which is going to come in on Wednesday. Of course, it is expected that the Fed will hike rates by a quarter of a percent. That's the first rate hike since 2018, and all indices in the US have gained, or rather have seen good gains, in fact. But the tech basket is what has led the gains. The Nasdaq rose almost 3% in trade on Tuesday, 2.92% to be precise. The Dow was up 1.8%, and the S&P 500 was up around 2.15% or thereabouts. European markets, though, closed lower, so they've been alternating. US markets were lower in trade on Monday. European markets were higher then, and this time around US markets have risen and European markets are marginally lower, with the DAX down around 0.1% or so. The FTSE was down around 0.25%, the CAC 42 0.25% lower, and the Stock 600 down around 0.3% or thereabouts. When we look at how Asia has opened in early trade today, it looks like a positive start for Asia, definitely, with the Nikkei as well as the Hang Seng higher in early trade today. In fact, the Nikkei is up 1.7% as we speak. The Hang Seng is up around 2.25%. The ASX 200 and the Kospi 2 well in the gains, over 0.5% in the green as we speak. The only index in some semblance of a loss is the Shanghai, which is down around 0.1%. In terms of US futures as well, they're absolutely flat as we speak in early trade today. And the SGX Nifty is giving a definite positive sign for Indian markets. It's up around 1.6% or thereabouts as we speak. So very close to that 17,000 mark now, inching towards that mark at the moment, the SGX Nifty, in what looks to be a good start for Indian indices, at least for the moment. Both oil and gold have retreated steadily this week, and oil continues that retreat. Oil is at around $97 a barrel at the moment, and gold has retreated sharply from that $2,000 an ounce mark down all the way to $1,924 an ounce as we speak. The dollar index as well as bond yields are able to hold up. They've sustained, so the dollar index is very close to that 99 mark. Even today, it's held up well ahead of that Fed meet, and the 10-year US Treasury yield is at 2.1%, 2.14% in fact. That's holding up very, very smartly as well. So both of those, as expected, holding up. Crypto is also holding up decently well. It's at $39,000. So broadly, Bitcoin is at $39,000. So broadly, we're looking at positivity in Indian markets, at least early today, and hopefully it's a green day for this Wednesday morning.